Hey everybody, how's it going? I made it through a full day of work. Mornings are rough for me, just until all these stones are out. I pee every hour on the hour, which is annoying when you're trying to work, but you know, at least I made it through my day. Yay! If you haven't been following my journey, I have bad kidneys, full of stones right now. It's not a good time. Anyway, today I have a couple mindful messages for you, but I'm starting with this one because I feel like maybe it's summertime, maybe just women in general are harsher on themselves and talk about it more in the summer, so it's been on my mind with other people in my life. So I figured I'd do a mindful message about how to feel sexy again. This isn't just for women, this is for men too. Anyone who's trying to, it's a little bit chilly today. It's only like 70. It's for anybody who isn't feeling too good about themselves and wants to feel sexy again. So hopefully this helps you out. It's not going to work for everybody, but I mean, not everything on the list can work, but there's got to be something on this list that will help you. So let's get into it. First of all, a lot of reasons why we don't like our bodies is maybe we want to put on weight or we put on too much weight. So I always start with maybe I should get a gym membership and start working it into my routine, because when I'm on a steady workout regime and I stick to it, it makes me feel good about myself. But if you make it too strict and you can't stick to it, it can make you feel bad about yourself. So just make sure you're setting realistic goals for your life. Like, if you work 9 to 5 every day, do you really want to put 2 hours in the gym 5 days a week? Or would you rather do an hour session 3 times a week, or 2 hour sessions 3 times a week to give your body time to rest, working on top of your regular shifts? Always be mindful of the regular everyday work that you do, because when you start a gym membership, when you start with a trainer, the first 2 weeks are pretty intense with body aches and stuff like that and adjusting to the diet. So make sure it's feasible and realistic to your life, or else it's going to do the opposite of making you feel sexy. And keep in mind, these things aren't going to show you results right away, but getting up and doing something about it every day does help you to feel better about yourself, because it's not about what you look at the end of the day or how you look, it's what you feel about yourself. And when you're putting that love and attention into a goal, the more you do it, the more days you go, the more achievements you reach with those trainers or at the gym or your personal goals, the better you feel about yourself, which elevates how sexy you feel. Then of course you put the work into the workouts and the diet, you start seeing the effects, you feel even better about yourself. If you're not a workout person, you can just change your diet, especially if you're somebody who eats a lot of junk food and then you all of a sudden cut back or start drinking water. You're going to see a sudden weight drop just from the lack of garbage intake, you know what I mean? That makes you feel good. Getting that I like to call the first 15 rush. Like getting those first 15 pounds off, you feel great. It's working. But before that, it can lull and drag. So just keep going, keep working at it. Drinking lots of water, making sure you're getting enough sleep at night. These are all things that affect our mental health that we don't pay attention to. So when we're not getting enough sleep, we're more slouchy and we're more negative in our thought processes. So if you get steady sleep, again, it's got to work for you. So if every night you're getting consistently 6 hours of sleep, that's going to make a drastic change. Instead of one night getting 4 hours, one night getting 2 hours, one night getting 7 hours, just kind of making your sleep steady will do numbers for how you feel about yourself and how you view your life. I know that when my insomnia flares up, I can start berating myself and feeling pretty low down. So make sure your energy isn't dipping too low. Make sure you're giving yourself a consistent sleep schedule. That's important. It's not so much the amount of hours. You should aim for at least 5 a night as an adult. an adult can do away with like between 6 and 8 hours is healthy, and the older we get, the less sleep we need, but you have to still put in that rest time. If you're consistently on your feet all the time, you're going to feel body fatigue, which can also affect how you feel about yourself. So make sure, if you are getting enough sleep and you're getting those energy dips, are you resting enough? Are you drinking enough water? Putting enough fluids in your body makes you feel better just in a healthy way, and it can help you dip in weight or feel better if you're suffering from some kind of illness. The more consistent you are with the water, the faster it is for you to heal. Vitamins are very important. B12, iron, vitamin C, these are all things that you want to be good on. Calcium, they do affect how you view yourself and how you think of yourself. When those things can dip, you can dip into depression. Misfires is what I call in the body, because you don't have enough vitamins to have a more optimistic approach. Sleep, water, vitamins do play a part in how you view yourself and your life. Sometimes just getting out and getting a makeover, getting a new haircut, buying a new outfit, those are little quick fixes, but they do help you feel better. Like when you get a fresh pair of sneakers or a fresh pair of kicks, I love that feeling. You're like walking around, like, look at my new kicks, look at my new hair accessory, look at my new hoodie, whatever it is. Like, it feels good to have something. You rewarded yourself. A new haircut does wonders. Maybe try a spray tan, or if you're into like a little more wild and fun stuff, you can get a tattoo. Maybe if you are self-conscious about a scar or a blemish, go tat over it. Make it artwork so you don't feel so bad about yourself. New makeup looks. I like to play with my makeup, and I can actually change the shape of my eyes just with playing. Like when I don't like that my eyes are getting wrinkly or puffy, I can change how I do my makeup to make myself, one, look younger, and look better for my little almond eyes. Crazy. I mean, guys, sorry, you're shit out of luck if you don't wear makeup, but there is anti-age creams. If you are self-conscious about your face, for men and women, I do suggest starting a regimen. I wish I started when I turned 30. It would have saved me some time. Just, you know, prolonging those things that make us feel a little self-conscious. Dyeing your hair if you're like me. I don't like my grays. This is the most I've let my hair go, and I've seen a few of them, and I'm like, wow. Let's see. A massage, a sound bath, a Reiki healing session. I can talk. These are all things that internally help you view yourself better, that I don't think a lot of people either think of or partake in. They're kind of hard to find in some areas, but you can look them up on YouTube. I'm all for sound baths. I like that better than meditating, honestly. Crystal or candle work, stay in the light with it, of course, but just every day having those positive affirmations. I am beautiful, I am perfect the way I am. Over time, that's going to help you feel better about yourself. Go out and strut yourself. Floss it. No matter how shitty you look, put on, like in your mind, put on something that you know you look good in, and you go out and you go fishing for compliments on Friday nights. I wouldn't suggest doing that every week. So it makes you a little bit in that way. But when you are low down, feeling like shit, then nothing fills you up with more, like a quicker, it's like a sugar rush. When somebody compliments you, like, ooh, you look nice, let me buy you a drink. You're like, yes. And if that doesn't happen, everybody in the bar is an idiot. Not you, collective. Start expressing yourself more. Start speaking up when you would be surprised how expressing your dominance in a healthy way actually makes you feel more confident in your looks. But look at yourself in the mirror and stop pointing out all the things you don't like. And I want you to switch it and say all the things that you do like, and only that. I don't care if you gotta make it up, and you do this every day for 30 days. You will stop berating yourself. I promise. You are sexy as you are, boo.